What if you invested $1,000 in Cardano today? What's going on, my Cardano friends? It's your friend Jack here, and in today's video we're going to be going over an old concept of the channel, which is what if you invested $1,000 in Cardano today. Now, I've done this video before and it went pretty well before, but in the last video we talked more about fundamentals, and in this video I want to talk amidst this kind of crash we're having right here in cryptocurrencies and tell you what might happen if you were to invest $1,000 in Cardano today. First things first though, the markets today are looking pretty down to $42,000 on Bitcoin, and Cardano, our good old friend, is down to $2.12. Now, this might be actually a really good time to put a lump sum in. It also could be a terrible time. I'm not a financial advisor, but it looks pretty juicy to me because I think we're going to see a little bit more of a crash here, and then I think we're going to be pumping till the end of the year. That's what I think. I don't think it's going to be a super quick, crash pump. I think it's going to be more like crash down below 40K on Bitcoin and then pump up a lot. So that's just my thesis. And let's get into kind of what if you invested $1,000 in Cardano today. So let's say Cardano were to hit $10 by the end of the year. I think that's possible, but I also do think that is on the higher end of price estimates, because $10 Cardano, let's face it, would be, a lot of market cap, and market cap matters, right? Right now we're about 67 billion market cap. We times that by 5, 67 times 5. The market cap's going to be 335 billion, which is, if you're wondering, quite close to Ethereum. I actually believe it's more than Ethereum. What was that number? It's almost as much as Ethereum is right now. So it's possible, yes, but if you're to see that, that's a 5x on your money right now. So $1,000 in Cardano at a $10 Cardano, that right now, that's going to be about 5x. You're going to have $5,000 instead of $1,000. So looking at that, and that's the high estimate, there obviously is better ways to make more parabolic gains in the space by looking at altcoins. Now, I'm going to give you guys some altcoins today, but I have other videos on this I'll leave down in the description. Ergo, Singularity Net, Singularity DAO. Those are the three I would put some research into. Don't just go buy them, look into them, see what they do. To me, they're long-term investments. But on the Cardano side of things, you're going to notice that in order to see any kind of crazy gains, you're going to need to, it's not really going to happen as easily, because if you want to see 100x on Cardano, well, you got to get to 200 Cardano. 200 Cardano is like a $4 trillion market cap. You got to think in terms of that, because market caps do matter ultimately. I do think Cardano is going to have a lot of users, and in the next 5 years, who knows what the price will be? Who knows? But if you're in this looking, what if you invested $1,000? I think $1,000 could go further in smaller cryptocurrencies. But I think Cardano is also a great place to start in the crypto space if you're new and you kind of want to go with a blue chip crypto that's probably going to appreciate in value, give you a way better return than stocks, and also you can stake it. There will be a video linked down in the description on how to stake your Cardano. It's risk-free and it's just overall free freaking ADA. All right, now what if you invested $1,000 in Cardano and you liked NFTs? Well, in that case, you could probably do very, very well. There has been many NFT drops that you can pretty much buy one day and sell the same day for triple the price, quad the price, 30 times the price, because the demand for those projects are quite crazy. So keep that in mind too when you're looking into making gains from a small bag, say $1,000. You don't always have to go into the altcoins I was mentioning. You can also go into NFTs and flip things like shiny JPEGs. All right, so back to the price here. If you were to invest $1,000 and the price, let's say, were to go to $1, which is pretty crazy, but it could happen. We're in crypto. If price goes to $1, you lose $500. Is that so bad? I don't think so. Let's say price goes to $10, you're up 5x. To me, the upside is much more obvious, or it's much more likely to happen than the really, really bad downside of you losing $500 worth of, fiat fairy dust currency. Then again, I'm in my mom's basement and I'm not a financial advisor, so you have to make your own decisions, do your own research, and think things through before you put any sums of money in. and never ever put in your rent or, money that you might need in the near future. Also, if you're scared about this price and you're not sure if we're going to keep dipping, something you could do, as many of you already know, is to dollar cost average, meaning you buy the same time every week, month, or day, whatever it may be, and you just put in a set amount no matter what the price is at, or you put in a set amount into a stable coin and then you just wait until we see even a further dip. That's also another strategy you could do. Okay, now speaking about the $10 side of Cardano, why do I think that's even possible? Because that's almost on par with what Ethereum is at right now. And the reason I think that is possible is because Cardano has a lot of deals coming up. They have governments involved and they're onboarding Fortune 500 companies and also banks. Not only that, but I do believe that their process and system of a blockchain using Ouroboros staking and so many other things is going to be the one that really pushes the people to use it. Decentralized in a really efficient manner and cheap to use, just all around seems to me like a no-brainer for the masses and the everyday person. Obviously, this may take a lot of time, so your $1,000 investment, if you're looking to make a quick 10x, probably not going to happen with Cardano in the next year, just because, it's already so big. So a 10x is a massive jump in market cap, which is something that's hard to climb. Now, I'm not saying this is not going to happen in the next year, because Cardano is going to have a lot of users coming on in the next year with smart contracts now being enabled on the blockchain of Cardano. That's pretty much it for the video. If you're wondering if you should spend $1,000 in Cardano, you have to make that decision for yourself. But ultimately, to me, Cardano feels more like a blue chip cryptocurrency, similar to Bitcoin and Ethereum, where they're kind of just hedges against fiat currency at this point. Now, Cardano has so much more room to grow compared to Ethereum and Bitcoin. So if you have $100,000, let's say, and you put it into Cardano, you're probably going to do a lot better in returns compared to if you put it into Ethereum or Bitcoin. You're going to be able to actually build quite the fortune just off $100,000. Yeah, just off $100,000. But I really do think it's possible. And I really do think if you only have smaller amounts of money, NFTs are a great way to go, and altcoins. I have a bunch of videos on both of those, so subscribe, check the links down in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next freaking video. Hope you have a great day. Peace out.